Okay, hello there, my loves. Right, the other day I showed you a comic that I'd recently purchased by the name of Misty. And I thought let's have a look at it together, perhaps read some of it together. How about that? So I'm going to switch to another view. Yes, there we are. And this is the comic in all its glory. Now, my camera is famously shambolic, so it won't be perfect by any means, but let's go through it together and just have a little gander. I might read some of it. That's what I'm thinking. There we are. There's Misty herself by the looks of it. So there's a foreword in the beginning here. No, there's already a fucking great big reflection on the side, which is most unfortunate. Let's fuck that off over there. Okay, yes, I can't do much about this bit of light, but it will get better as we go along, hopefully. Yeah, pray for me. Anyway, so there's a bit of foreword here at the beginning by Pat Mills, the creator of Misty, and he took the name from the film Play Misty for Me. Yes, I've never heard, well, I've heard of it, I've never seen the film, but he previously worked on the comic strip 2000 AD, which I used to buy myself as a teenager. So that's quite wonderful. So this was his idea was to make a slightly more sophisticated and longer stories, horror-based stories featuring supernatural shenanigans for girls, my lads. Now, I'm not a girl. I'm a middle-aged man, but hopefully it will still tickle my various pickles. Okay, there we are. Very nice. So this particular story is Moonchild. I imagine this was originally serialized, wasn't it? So each week, perhaps, a different installment was released. But anyway, let's dip into it and read it together. Shall we do that? Shall we? Let's try at least. It's very hard for me to read it from up here, but there we are. Mary Black's widowed mother was a stern woman who was taken to court for beating Rosemary. Good Lord. It's a sorry state of affairs if I can't punish my own daughter, sir. She's a bad child. She deserves everything she gets. The little bitch. No, that wasn't in it, sorry. Right, there's evil in her. She tells lies, answers me back. And then she's thinking, I only argue with her because I want modern clothes like other girls. This is so embarrassing. I feel like I'm on trial. The magistrate gave his verdict. I may be old-fashioned, but I believe if more parents used discipline, we wouldn't have so much hooliganism. But in future, I don't overdo it, Mrs. Black. Case dismissed. Okay. Right. I wish he had stopped her. She's always thrashing me. My back is black and blue. This is quite dark, my loves. That'll teach the neighbours to mind their own business. That's what the mother's saying. I'm not sure how well you can follow this with me, my loves. Our neighbours think Mum's some kind of witch. She hasn't got gas or electricity. It's like she's living in the past. Why? Why can't we be just like everyone else? Poor Rosemary. I have to use the stick. There's wickedness in you, child. A dark wickedness which must be beaten out. How can I be wicked? I'm just an ordinary girl. That's what poor Rosemary's thinking. I'm sorry, I'm a bit butchering this, aren't I, my loves? But anyway, let's carry on. You don't have to watch this. It's completely experimental. But it's strange. Sometimes Mum looks at me like I scare her stiff. Yes, she does look slightly worried there. I only hope I've been in time to drive out her wickedness. That's what the mother's thinking. Yes, that's how you drive out the wickedness, with a cane, my loves. Yes, that's how it used to be done. Later on, bother! My candles run out. I can't finish my homework now. She's having to do her homework by candlelight, my loves. I would quite enjoy that. Right, we're over here now. At least I've enough light to undress by. It's a full moon tonight. The moon is so strong and powerful. It makes me feel good. In a sexy way. No. Sorry, my loves. This is about a young girl. Let's be serious here. Right, next day at school. Rosemary, You took the afternoon off yesterday, and now you turn in homework only half done. This is the teacher giving her a reprimand here. Sorry, miss, my candle burned down. I couldn't see what I was doing. And then this young lady here. Ha ha, I've heard of saving energy, but that's ridiculous. How dare you? Okay, there's a television being turned on here. All right, settle down, girls. There's a nature program I want you to see. And then this, it's a young boy. No, it's a girl. Might be a girls' school, perhaps. Been up late brewing spills with your mad mum, eh? Rosemary doesn't look very pleased about that. Oi, Rosemary, got something for your witch's cauldron. A big black spider. Fucking hell, look at that spider. How'd you always have to try to make me cry, Norma? Why'd you always have to try to make me... I can't even read. Yes, well, she's called Norma. It's quite an old name, isn't it? That's odd. The TV's suddenly showing lots of interference, but we normally get a good reception. I wonder what can be causing that. I think it's Rosemary using her powers, her latent powers of witchcraft, my lads. Right, now we're over here, I think. At dinner time. I try not to let Norma and her cronies get to me, Anne, but why does she only torment me? Is it something about me? I get strange feelings inside me when they're nasty. Well, you do seem a bit odd sometimes, Rosemary. Yes, you do. Maybe if you did something about your appearance. My mum's a hairdresser. Come back with me and have a hairdo. Well, that's interesting. Yes, it's quite a nice expression she's got. The thumb on her lip there. She's considering it. Right, this is at Anne's shop. Anne, this is nice of you, but my mum won't like it and I can't pay. You've got to stand up for yourself. Anyway, I'm going to do your hair, silly. I've been looking for a victim to practice on. Good Lord. Meanwhile, it's a bit dangerous, Norma. We shouldn't play with matches. These girls are playing with matches now. Oh, it'll just give Rosemary a fright. I haven't made her cry today, which Norma's a naughty girl, isn't she? I've drilled the chalk out with my compasses and stuck the match inside. Wait until the old Rosemary writes on the blackboard this afternoon. Heh. Right, so she's gone to have a haircut in her lunch break, I think, my lads. Right, this is going to take us about a year and a day to finish. I'll just do a few pages, don't worry. Oh, Anne, it's beautiful. Thanks ever so much. Don't give her a nice little bob there. Yeah, Vidal Sassoon's got nothing on me. Hey, what's that on your forehead? It's a fucking moon symbol. Can you see that, my loves? I never noticed it before. When you had a fringe, but it's a strange scar. How'd you get it, Rosemary? I don't know. So this was before Harry Potter, wasn't it? I imagine it was. Yes, well, it's not a lightning bolt. It's a sickle moon, or a crescent moon. A mark in the shape of a moon. I don't even know it. I didn't even know it was there. Perhaps Mum will know how I got it. Perhaps on the end of her cane is a moon shape. It's the only thing I can think of. Right, okay, here's the teacher again. Good to see you looking bright and perky for once, Rosemary. And it's your turn to write the French translations on the blackboard. Yes, miss, I can't fucking wait. I feel like a new person with this hairstyle. Yeah, she looks quite gorgeous for a young girl. Oh dear, this is shambolic. Even Norma's smiling at me. Maybe my days of being the odd girl out are over. Wait for it, Norma's thinking, as the chalk struck the board. Ah! Because it's flared into fire. There's a fucking match on the end of the devil. Right, can't see. There's a bit of reflection there. Oh, no, my lovely hair burning. It's the lacquer. Yes, they've sprayed some lacquer on the devil. Norma, she did it. I don't know how, but you'll suffer now, Norma. Now, if you look at Rosemary's eyes, she's got two sets of eyes going on. That's a bit scary. Norma will suffer. It's a nice close-up of Rosemary's eyes there. Very nice, but a very low forehead. Look, they've had to drop that down. If you look over here, her forehead's quite high. Yeah, it's a bit naughty. Anyway, let's see what Rosemary's done. She's caused this bookcase to fall on Norma there. Help! Norma's saying. Norma's hairstyle is fucking awful. Yeah, just saying. Oh my goodness, the language in this. Look, lummy. That could have been nasty. Me dad would have sued the school if it had landed on me. He's a solicitor, you know. That's enough, Norma lass. Your dad was an all-in wrestler. Good Lord. Best take Rosemary to the school nurse, Anne. Yes, miss. Come on, Rosemary. Yeah, poor Rosemary's had her hair burnt there. Now, who's enjoying this? I tell you what, I'm going to leave it there. If anyone wants me to continue the adventures of Rosemary and her bitter enemy Norma, do let me know. But yes, let's have a quick just flick through. The illustrations are very splendid. Yes, I don't know. Is this? It's slightly dated, obviously. I mean, the language certainly shows that much. Yeah. Oh dear, I don't know what's going on here. Oh dear, there's a bit of blood involved. Yes, well, interesting. Okay, that's the first story, and then we've got the Four Faces of Eve. Anyway, experiment over. Was that a good idea? I don't know. Anyway, cheers for watching if I put this on, and see you next time, my love. Cheerio.